Hello and welcome all you volleyball fans to another installment of YSN Live Volleyball. We are here in the friendly confines of Austintown Fitch High School for an age-old AAC rivalry between the Austintown Fitch Falcons and the Boardman Spartans. Fitch sporting a 5-1 record, 2-0 inside the conference. Boardman coming in 3-3, 1-1 inside the AAC. Fitch actually 7 consecutive match victories against the Boardman Spartans. The last Spartans win was back on September 27th, 2018, where they came away 3-1 victors at Austintown Fitch. As Fitch has had a stranglehold on the conference the last couple of seasons, and it's came with a lot of dominance that you've seen across the board. They extended their win streak in matches against Howland earlier in the season with a 3-0 sweep of the Tigers. And now they're going to try to extend that streak against the Spartans. Spartans looking to break it up and get another win inside of Austintown's gym. Starters first for the Falcons: Riley Simons, Kylie Folkwine, Afton Roby, Jordan Smith, Jocelyn Jordan, Jordan Binion, and Sierra Cable is the libero. For Boardman, Cameron Doritza, Cindy Yager, Cami Goski, MC Worth, Gia Treveri, Sienna Johnson, and Gianna Chicolo is the libero. Jordan Smith getting the first touch. Riley Simon trying to float it to Folkwine. Folkwine finding some hardwood and the first points of this game. Alyssa Birch bringing in the Spartan squad. Jody Bartlett not here today, so assistant coaches Caitlin Barber taking over as interim coach for the day. Afton Roby trying to put it back but going out of bounds, and a point goes to the Spartans, 1-1 early on. Falcons utilizing 2 freshmen in the starting 6 in both Kylie Folkwine and Riley Simons. Simons tried to set up the left side. The hit, though, by Jordan Smith out of bounds, and an early lead for the Spartans, 2-1. Last year, it was senior night. These two teams matched up. Fitch ended up winning 3-1 here in Austintown. That came, I believe, last regular season matchup at home for the Falcons. Cable had the second hit, the swing from Jordan, and able to get a nice diving attempt to keep it in the air. Back to Austintown, setting up left side of the net, and the whistle blown. And they're going to give it to the Spartans. Referees in this one: Marty Noble on the ladder, first referee. Second one is Susan Crowell. And then your line judges, Jason Ray and Randy Cameron. 2-2 in a standard 5-set match. First 3 sets to 25. Set 4, if necessary, will be to 25 as well. And set 5, if necessary, will be to 15. All sets win by 2. As a 2-2 tie, as a nice swing, Jocelyn Jordan has a Kareem off some Spartan forearms and out of play. 3-2, Austintown in front. Austintown's one loss on the season, coming up against that very good, strong Lakeview Bulldogs team. And a 3-1 loss in that effort for Fitch. Tara Lytle really looking good for Lakeview. There's some strong talent hosted inside the NE8. 3-3 in this AAC battle, and wow, setting up the kill. The swing, Afton Roby brings it down, 4-3 Austintown. Roby back to serve now for the Falcons. Boardman donning their maroon tops. Libero in all white for the Spartans. Falcons have the navy tops on today, with their libero donning white as well. The swing, the point, back to Austintown, 2-point advantage. Early strikes from both teams here. Roby back to serve again. Afton Roby crafting herself a great season. 39 kills on the year, 5 aces, 9 digs, 9 blocks as well. As Roby had to get to the ground to try to get a hold of it. Point goes to the Spartans as it goes out of bounds. Roby also leads in both kill percentage and hit percentage. 52% on the nose kill percentage and a .413 hit percentage. .413, think of it like a batting average too, with 1,000 being perfect. .413, some great numbers too. Translates almost equally, I would say, for 300 being a pretty good hit percentage at the high school level, 400 being really good, and obviously anything 500 or above, meaning that the hits you have are not resulting in errors out of bounds and not resulting in points for the other team. 6-4 Falcons. Jordan Smith to serve for Austintown. Smith gets that serve, back corner, first touch. Boardman sets up a swing, trying to penetrate in between two of the Falcons. Cable was able to slide in for the dig. They're going to need to send over. Free ball attempt. No, it's not going to cross the line, as Austintown will get another 7-4. Jordan Smith tried to drop it in too strong on the serve attempt. Error gives a point to the Spartans. And a close one here in set number 1, 7-5. And dropping in an ace, heck of an ace as well. Back now to serve is going to be Jocelyn Jordan. 8-6. Austintown in front. Boardman now setting up for the swing. Hits off some Falcon hands and ends up out of play. A point for the Spartans. 8-7. Austintown still leading. Boardman now with the serve. And back to serve, Sienna Johnson. Johnson, the righty, gets it to Cable on that first touch. Riley Simon setting up the swing. Too many touches. Point for Austintown. Looked like Jordan Smith had the swing. Grabs the point. Falcons back up by 2. Libero and Sierra Cable. Now to serve. Treveri had the first touch. The swing for Boardman and dropping it in with the kill. Cami Goski. Goski came into today with 28 kills on the season. 48.3% in that kill percentage. 9-8 Austintown here in set 1. Cable had that first touch. Folkwine able to bring it to the middle of the court. One hit, and Boardman sends it back to Austintown. Folkwine had the swing rejected back in her face as Jocelyn Jordan was able to keep it in the air. Roby with the swing. Another nice dig from the Spartans. Trying to set up the swing, but couldn't get the air underneath it as the swing kind of spiked into the ground. And a 10-8 Austintown advantage. Back to the top. Serve order. Riley Simons. Sister of Todd Simons, a name that's well known. Simons also well known here in the Austintown community. Riley got that first touch on it. Jocelyn Jordan sets up the swing. First touch by Boardman. Got it back on the Austintown side. Now Boardman sets up 3 touches to get it over. Austintown now on their third touch sends it over on a floater. The setup, the swing, near side. First touch, Riley Simons. Nice dive by Jocelyn Jordan to keep it alive. Free ball opportunity, though, for the Spartans. The swing tips off the net, drops in. Sydney Yager this one that was swinging for the Spartans, and brings it back within one. Yager, captain for Boardman, back to serve. Simons sets up Jordan Smith, who responds with a point. Back up by 2. 11-9. What a battle we've seen here throughout this first set. Fitch able to maintain control and keep themselves in front with an advantage. Boardman, though, has been right there trying to draw this game even, trying to take the lead. That'll help. Serving error gives one back in the Spartans column as they're back within 1 to serve. Spartans libero, Gianna Chicolo. Chicolo's serve from one libero to another as Sierra Cable had the first touch. Jocelyn Jordan with the swing. Treveri able to get the first hand on it. Able to set up that backside. The swing crosses over. Treveri tries to find the back corner. Gia Treveri evens things at 11 as she finds the hardwood back corner of the Falcons defense. 11s across the board. Boardman with the serve here in set number 1, a critical set number 1. Simon sets up Roby, who is able to get it across. Boardman, though, defensively keeps it in the air. Nice swing from the Spartans. Jocelyn Jordan on the swing. Setting up right side, Treveri got it over. Simons to Cable. Touches. Too many, I believe. No, two-hand touch. Point goes to the Spartans, and Spartans give it back to Austintown on the serve error, 12-12. Important that those hands get there same time. We see referees call that all the time. You got to be perfect timing with both hands, especially on those setups, as Boardman was able to pick up a point. Oh, nice defense at the net. Drops over. Wow, what reaction by Austintown to get it over defensively. Boardman takes advantage, though, as Austintown was trying to get themselves situated defensively after Boardman sent down that first swing. But in the middle of it, that first hit on the dig from Austintown ended up hitting the rafters up top, came back down with a ton of velocity and able to react to it. Falcons able to get it over, but just too many holes set up in the Falcons set, and Austintown able to take advantage. Swing too strong. Advantage is 2 for Boardman. As the Spartans looking for a set 1 victory, they take a 2-point advantage, holding the serve. MC Worth. Cable gets the touch. Julia Jordan, Jocelyn Jordan sends over the free ball attempt. On the swing, oh, defense, reinforcements, Jordan Binion, Jocelyn Jordan right there to stop it, get a point back for Austintown. They trail by 1. Boardman. MC Worth checking out, checking in for the Spartans is going to be Ava Commons. Spartans as a team coming in with 209 digs total. Jordan Smith on the serve. Spartans, Gia Treveri tried to go diagonally on the attack. Jordan Binion able to get it over. Setting up the swing. Again, Treveri. Nice swing coming from that far side of the net. Jocelyn Jordan that time got the kill. 14-14 all. Doesn't matter what the records are when it comes to these two teams, as the records of these two teams go out the window whenever it's Boardman Fitch matching up. Swinging from the near side, Sierra Cable gets it in the air. Jordan Smith the second hit. Cable sends over a free ball attempt. 1 touch, 2 touch, trying to send it over. Free ball now for Austintown. Swinging Jocelyn Jordan, what form on the delivery. Getting a kill and a lead for Austintown, 15-14. Jordan Smith. Again to serve. Oh, nice dig. Attempt. Point, though, goes to Austintown. Couldn't get the second touch, Boardman, but nevertheless, nice dig by Gianna Chicolo. Read the serve really nice from Smith. Chicolo again gets the first touch on the reception. The swing, Treveri couldn't cross the white stripe on the net up top as Fitch taking 17-14 lead. Wise timeout coming from Alyssa Birch and the Boardman Spartans. They're going to talk things over. We'll let you talk to one of our sponsors, too, as we thank our friends over at WFMJ.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Jordan Smith back to serve in a 17-14 Austintown advantage. Falcons, Spartans battling it out in a competitive set one. Critical in a 5-set match. That one touched off the rafters and just barely got one of the lower hanging parts of the rafters too here in the gymnasium for Austintown Fitch. And anytime it touches it, it's so weird and awkward to handle it once it's going up in an arc, but it comes back down straight down, talking about the volleyball. Anytime it touches that ceiling, it's almost, and it seems like it gains velocity as Boardman gets the point and the serve back. 18-15 Austintown in front. Spartans back to serve. Treveri trying to drop it in, just too strong. 19-15, Fitch in front. 6, the magic number for an Austintown victory in set one. Boardman looking to get on a run. Oh, look at that ace from Jocelyn Jordan as Jordan picks up another ace on the season. She had 6 coming into today. 20-15, the advantage. Chicolo had the first touch, the reception, as the swing near side kept it inside the line. And another point for Austintown, 21-15. Jocelyn Jordan keeping the serve for the Falcons. Looking for a set one victory. Jordan, oh, nice drop on the serve, and a point goes to the Falcons as the ball goes to the benches. Another timeout from Boardman coming at 22-15 lead for Austintown here in set number one. Boardman looking for a counter run. Austintown looking for 3 points. We're going to be talking to our friends over at YSU this time and thank our friends over there in Penguin Country.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
22-15, Falcons looking to close out a set victory. Boardman looking for a response. Jocelyn Jordan drops in another ace. Her second one behind the service line in this trip. 2 points, the magic number for Austintown here in the first set. After a close set battle, Austintown putting together heck of a run, needing 2 to finish it out. Jocelyn Jordan got it to MC Worth on the first touch. Hit goes to the back row. Sierra Cable was there to save it as Kylie Folkwine tried to get it over across to the Boardman side as the point awarded to Fitch. 24-15 as the ball out of bounds off of Boardman. Looking for the set point. Jocelyn Jordan with the serve. First touch, second touch. Boardman gets it over on the swing. Cable had it. Riley Simons drops it in on the fake out on the setup and gets the 25th, magic number 25th point for Austintown here in set one. So the Falcons will take a 1-0 advantage over the Spartans. We'll take a 3-minute break in between sets, get you ready for the start of set two. Austintown leading 1-0. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
From sales to financing and even service.
We'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value.
While your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing.
Regardless of your situation or credit history.
No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back for the start of set two. Austintown Fitch currently leading it 1-0 against the Boardman Spartans. 25-15 was the score in set one as we get ready for the start of set two. On the floor for the Falcons looks to be Jocelyn Jordan, Jordan Smith, Sierra Cable, Afton Roby, Riley Simons, and Kylie Folkwine. On the other side for the Spartans looks to be Cammie Goski, MC Worth, Sydney Yager, as well as Cameron Duritza. You have your libero Gianna Chicolo, and then you have also, I believe, oh yeah, one more too. Oh yeah, there we go. It was couldn't see the next one. It was Sienna Johnson as well. First point coming on a violation as Fitch picking it up. Riley Simons to keep the serve. Keeping it in the air, looking for the swing, and nice kill from the Spartans. As evening things up at 1. Spartans fought with Fitch all the way to primarily a 1-point, 2-point game at some points up to 13. They even evened the game up at 13-13 apiece one time, talking about the Spartans, but Fitch putting together that late run that ultimately got them the 25-15 victory. Spartans back up by 1. 2-1 is the lead. Back to serve, Himidaritsa. Ava Boschnak also on the floor for the Spartans as the swing, Kylie Folkwine. So quick on that delivery. Spartans a little late to the punch on the net. Defense goes out of play. 2-2, we're evened up. Kylie Folkwine, freshman, gets that serve across. Treveri had the reception, looking for some open space in the court. As Julia Jordan, nice swing. And Julia Jordan got the Spartans defense to react. They were able to get it in the air, but couldn't get it over on the 3 touches allotted. Point goes to Austintown, 3-2. Folkwine again with the serve. Straight up in the air, the setup near the net, the swing, couldn't get it across though, as Goski had the attempt. 4-2, Fitch in front. Folkwine to keep the serve. How about that too? The talent level you're seeing from these younger girls too, and the trust you see from this coaching staff here at Austintown, having 2 freshmen back-to-back as your top 2 servers in Simons and Folkwine. Simon sets up. Jocelyn Jordan has it blocked right back on the Austintown side. Simon sets up the other end as Julia Jordan tried to get it over. It goes out of bounds. Last touched by Jordan of Austintown. Point goes to Boardman, 4-3. Falcons in front. Boardman, though, with the serve. And that serve looking to drop it in. Point goes to Austintown, though. Bit too strong, looking for the ace. 5-3. Sierra Cable out, bringing some height on the net for the rotation as Jordan Binion checking back in. Binion, one of those girls that gets some great stats too across the board. 4 blocks though on the season. Adds that height at the net. Able to get it through. Nice kill from the Spartans again. Offensively, Boardman. You look at the numbers too between these teams. Boardman, more aces on the season coming into today, 68-59 against the Falcons. Also more blocks, 32-24 against Fitch. Fitch having greater numbers in the kills, digs, and assists department on the Spartans. But that is what we've seen, is a lot of great net defense has gotten the Spartans some points, and a lot of great serves, too, have also set up the Spartans for success as they look to try to even sets up. 5-5 is the tie. Fitch setting up the swing. Jocelyn Jordan able to find it inside the line, kept it in the baseline for the kill. 6-5. Falcons in front. Second referee calling for the substitution. Julia Jordan out, Jordan Smith in. We say it every broadcast, I feel like, but you got Julia Jordan, Jocelyn Jordan, Jordan Smith, Jordan Binion. A team of Jordans, but the Spartans grabbing kills emphatically. 3 now for Boardman in a 6-6 tie. With the serve, the Spartans looking to take the lead. MC Worth, as Mary Catherine Worth able to get that serve across. Nice swing from Falcons. Nice defense from Boardman and great reaction getting it off of the rafters. Binion finds the kill as Jordan Binion from the middle gets the lead back in favor of Fitch, 7-6. Serve's gonna go to number 13, Lillian Diltz, Jocelyn Jordan. Lillian Diltz has checked in for Austintown. Jocelyn Jordan with the serve. Treveri had the first touch. Back to Treveri on the swing. Jordan Binion gets the block and the point. Back-to-back points from Binion. Gets the Falcons in front by 2. Jocelyn Jordan again with the serve. Nice drop on the serve. Chicolo had the first touch for the Spartans. Jordan Smith to Riley Simons as Folkwine looks to drop it in. What a diving attempt to keep it alive by Ava Commons. As a kill, though, for the Falcons as momentum beginning to be generated from Austintown's side. They take a 3-point advantage. Rotation coming for the Spartans. Checking MC Worth back in, checking out Ava Commons. Nice serve by Jordan. They set up the swing for Treveri. Smith has the first touch. Simon sets up far side. Folkwine keeps it on the Spartan side of the net, and a 10-6. Falcon lead in set 2. Falcons leading in sets 1-0. It's going to be Jocelyn Jordan with the serve. Jocelyn tried to drop it in. Going to try to swing out of bounds, out of play. Fitch on a run that's resulted in a 5-point advantage, largest of the set for Jocelyn Jordan and the Falcons. Jordan back again to serve. Nice high arcing serve with that toss. It's tough to read to try to time up as Jordan able to get underneath it. Binion sent it across with the swing from that far side, near side of the net, I should say. But the point on touching the net goes to Austintown. 6 consecutive. Jocelyn Jordan, 6-point advantage for the Falcons. Trying to get that serve to touch the back line, out of play. Serving error gives Boardman the serve back on the point. Back within 5, back to serve, Sydney Yager, captain for the Spartan squad. Yager, nice drop on that. Great defense, though, by Jordan Smith to get it across. Whistle blown, point awarded to the Falcons. Double touch on the Boardman side of things. 13-7, Falcons back in the lead. Sierra Cable, libero, now back to serve. And Jocelyn Jordan had to grab, looked like a towel, perhaps to wipe up wet spot on the floor, probably a sweat spot. Got a round of applause and a cheer from the crowd. 13-7, Fitch in front, Cable. First touch by MC Worth. Whistle again going to be blown. I believe double touch again. Yes, it's going to result in a 7-point advantage for the Falcons. Boardman, a couple of mental lapses. Going to want to clean up. Trying to get on that run to draw this back even. Fitch going on another run as just can't get it across the net. Just the tip of that net clipping the ball, keeping it on the Spartan side. And Fitch continuing on the run. Nice timeout by the Spartans. They want to talk things over, and they still have a chance in this game too. They kept things even, but Fitch on another great run to put the Spartans in a hole. They're going to look for a response. Timeout taken on the floor. We'll take a quick one as well and thank our friends this time over at Mill Creek Metro Parks.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
15-7, Falcons in front with the serve here in set 2. Also up in sets 1-0 here in a standard best of 5 set match. Wow, what a nice serve by Sierra Cable, and right back down with it on the swing. It looked to be Afton Roby, I believe. As Roby, make no mistakes about it, sent it back on one touch. Cable put a little more air under it. On 2 touches, trying to send it over quickly was Doritza. Point, though, to the Spartans. Hoping to get themselves on a nice run of their own. 16-8, Falcons in front. Jordan gets the reception, the setup from Simons. Afton Roby sneaking it in, finding the hardwood. Roby with another kill and a 17-8 lead. Riley Simons to Treveri. The swing just a tad strong that time by Goski. And Fitch extends their lead to double digits. Simons. No, what a serve by Riley Simons. Picking up the ace. Came into today tied for first in aces at a baker's dozen 13. Simons adds another to her total. MC Worth had the first touch. Double touch, though, by Boardman. Third one in the set. Hurting the Spartans on the scoreboard as well, as Fitch now within 5 of the set victory. Oh, what a nice swing as the block attempt, I should say, by Afton Roby, has just hit her hand solidly with the swing, and it just kind of died and fell flat right back down on Falcon's side of the net. Boardman picks it up, gets the serve back. Serve goes to Cable. Simons gets to Roby. Nice job, Treveri, on the reception swing coming from Johnson. Other side, the swing. Strong on the swing. No, they're going to say kept it in play. Point to the Falcons, 21-9. Keeping the serve. Austintown, and it's going to be Folkwine. Folkwine. Got the serve to Treveri. Treveri again had that first touch. Oh, able to get the kill as the Falcons now only up by 11. Boardman gets one back in with the kill. (21-10). Nice serve by Boschnack. Swing, Jocelyn Jordan. Another kill for Double J. 22 points for Austintown. Magic number sits at 3 for the set victory and a 2-0 set lead. Sierra Cable, Afton Roby coming out for a bit. Going in for the Falcons, you see Lillian Diltz as well as Avery Roscoe. Diltz and Roscoe in. Jocelyn Jordan tried to stay up on that net defensively, kept it inside the far sideline, and a kill for the Spartans. Spartans, at this point, don't want to look at the scoreboard, just want to keep chipping away. We've seen scores like this get turned right on their heads before. Momentum, a crazy thing in this sport, and it really only takes that 1 point to start a slew of mistakes for either team. Boardman looking to play some clean defensive volleyball, and they're off to a great start, extending it, getting the point again, and boy, oh boy, they're just trying to pepper me with the volleyball too in this setup. As these Spartans get another one back within 10 as Boardman 22-12, Austintown in front. Boardman, though, with the serve. Their libero, Gianna Chicolo, with the serve. Nice drop on the serve, and Chicolo. Hard fist bump as she grabs an ace for Boardman. The deficit single digits now for the Spartans. Chicolo again. Nice drop on the serve. Diltz has the first touch. Simon sends it to Jocelyn Jordan. Getting underneath it, but not able to get the second touch are the Spartans. And it's a 23-13 lead, 2 points. The magic number for Austintown. Roscoe brought two in to get the first touch, did Boardman, but Roscoe able to perfectly place it on the reception error. Fitch within one of the victory. Roscoe hoping to provide that final set point needed for a Falcons set win. Roscoe with the serve. 2 hits. Boardman needs to get it over. Free ball attempt. Austintown looking to take advantage. Simons, Jocelyn Jordan, the cherry on top with a kill. And a 25-13 set 2 victory to put the Falcons up 2-0 over their rivals. Next set victory is a match victory for Austintown. Boardman going to need to go 5 sets to get the match win here in Falcon Country. We'll be back. 3-minute break in between sets right after this on ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartel, and my sports network is your sports network.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here. Reliability, innovation, scale. These 3 values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Seconds away from the start of set 3 as Austintown currently in the lead by a score of 2-0 over the Boardman Spartans. Those 2-set scores coming in at 25-15 and 25-13. Cable to Simons, the swing back into the Falcon side of the net, and the point awarded to Boardman. Evens things up 1-1. The swing, Afton Roby gets it to that back row. Treveri had the touch. Chicolo had the second touch and trying to get it over on the Falcons side. Point, though, awarded to the Falcons. 2-1. Folkwine to serve. Swing, Johnson had it blocked. Back on the Boardman side of things, their libero and Chicolo able to swing it. Roby tried to block it, got the first touch. Swing from Jordan Smith. There goes Chicolo with the setup up in the air. The swing came from Treveri. Swinging now, Jocelyn Jordan to Treveri. Got that first touch. They're going to set up another swing. Chicolo, the libero, was able to get it across. Afton Roby on the swing. Blocked defensively by the Spartans. The swing from Jocelyn Jordan gets it over to Boardman's side of things. Again, the swing coming from Chicolo. Jocelyn Jordan looking to finish it off. Defensively, though, couldn't keep it on the Falcons side of the net in play as it just extends past the baseline. 3-1, Fitch leading. What a volley that was between these two teams. It's Folkwine. Laughs it off. Makes one of the, I think those age-old freshman mistakes, bouncing the ball off the top of your foot and accepted it. Knew what happened, laughed it off. Point goes to Boardman as it drops in on that hardwood, 3-2. Falcons in front. Boardman checking in. Boschniak. Oh, tipped it off the net. Beautiful. Right back in. Nice swing. Great reaction by Kamigoski. Gets the kill for Boardman. Evens the game up at 3. Boardman in both of the sets, the first two sets, started off really good against Fitch. It was competitive, and it was scores like this you're seeing now, back and forth, as Folkwine, first touch went down, and that's something you never want to happen in volleyball. Try to keep those first touches in the air off of serves. That one took the wrong trajectory and gave Boardman the lead, tipping it off the net. Great read by the Spartan defense, trying to swing it as Treveri kind of got caught up in between it. When that ball kind of enters chest high length too, dropping. When you make that decision, when you finally make that decision, you got to decide there if you're swinging or if you're going to go underarm attacking with it to try to dig it out. You got to decide, are you going to swing it over or are you going to try to send a free ball over? That time it elected to go for the swing, but just couldn't get enough air under it as that one tried to get it in the air. Missing, though. 5-4, the lead. Dilts on that first serve. Got it right back, and whistle blown goes to Boardman. I believe official said double touch on the floor. Chicolo in a 5-5 tie gets the serve across. Oh, what a nice setup to Jocelyn Jordan. Riley Simons gets the assist. Jordan finishes it off with a kill and a 6-5 Austintown lead. Jordan Smith Tried to serve it right at the net. Couldn't get the tip off the top as too much catches that top of the net, and it's a 6-6 tie. Boardman needing a set win to force a set 4. Fitch wins this set. They win the whole match 3-0 in straight sets. Back to serve, MC Worth. Nice drop on that serve. Oh, an extended pass and got on Boardman's side. One touch from the Spartans, sent it over to Austintown. The swing, lot of air. Dilt's got the first touch. Simon sets up, swinging, getting a kill again. Jocelyn Jordan breaks another tie and gives the Falcons an advantage. It was at this point in set 2 where Austintown started to create some distance with Jordan behind the service line that first time. Diltz gets that touch. The setup, getting it over, was Jordan Binion. Binion there to try to block it, but Boardman resilient in their defensive efforts, able to get a point across. Back to even we are. Serving now, Yager. Captain on this Spartan squad. Yager's serve. As the swing from Folkwine, too strong. And Boardman now taking the lead in the set. Looking to swing. Oh, nice job by Folkwine. Really switching directions on where that swing was placing, putting it where the defense wasn't. And ties the game back up at 8. Back and forth we go here in set number 3. Neither team able to break away from each other in the set. Serve from Cable. That set up. Oh, what a swing for the kill. Nice job by Gia Treveri. Taking a hard cut and an angle on the swing to get Boardman up 9-8. Treveri, a name well known throughout those Boardman halls too. But responding with a kill of their own, Austintown. Teams just kind of matching each other in this set. Anything you could do, I can do better. Back and forth again we go, even at 9 now. We're back to the top of the serve order as Riley Simons is in to serve. Nice swing. Simons gets that first touch. Cable, the second. Jocelyn Jordan tries to send that Boardman defense scrambling in. Unfortunately for the Spartans, touching the net on the wrong side of that pole while the ball was currently on their side of the net. It's going to result in a 10-9 Falcon lead. Simons again with the serve. MC Worth, the first touch, the swing, trying to drop it in, just too strong by Goski. Almost kept it in that baseline. Fitch now an 11-9 lead. Neither team's been able to break away, try to go on that run. Fitch, opportunity to do so. 2-point advantage. Boardman on that swing. As too much air underneath it as it takes off and results in a 3-point advantage now for the Falcons. Simons back behind the service line, second time in the set. 12-9 Fitch, the serve from Simons. Taken in, Chicolo had the first touch. Chicolo gonna have to swing it on touch 3 for the Spartans. Setting up backside swing, Folkwine gets the kill. Boy, oh boy. We knew the freshman play of Austintown was going to be something exciting to watch. We expected to see a lot of raw talent from these freshmen, but we've heard some great things on this Kylie Folkwine too. Supposed to be a 3-sport athlete where you're expecting coming in volleyball, basketball, softball, and we're told that she's pretty darn good in all of them too, coming up from middle school. You also have someone by the name of Riley Simons, who's also just getting her name in record books here in Austintown for assists. You'll see those social media posts posted by the Falcons volleyball Facebook page as well as their other social media pages. But Riley Simons coming into today, 194 assists already, and she already has the record for most assists in a match, and she is just a freshman. Simons has been behind the service line for all 4 points in this Falcon run, resulting in a 13-9 Austintown lead. Chicolo had that first touch. Actually took 2 touches by the Spartans to send it over. Swing from Folkwine. Nice defense. Net defense by Folkwine. But it was able to sneak past her and drop in. Or nice net defense, I should say, by the Spartans. Able to sneak it past Folkwine and drop it in for the point. And we said that a point going into today. Boardman, more blocks than Fitch. 32-24 coming into today. And for Boardman, they really want to be dominant in that net defense game and just playing against the Falcons at the net. Fitch responds with the point. Folkwine to serve. It's a 14-10 lead. Folkwine able to drop in an ace. And a 15-10 lead. Folkwine now ace number 14 for number 16. Straight up in the air. Chicolo gets that second touch. Johnson sends over the free ball. Swinging comes from Jordan Smith. Second one. Tried to dive on it. And keep it in the air that time was Goski. Just a tad late. And the Falcons continuing to stretch the lead on this run. Folkwine, the serve. Second time at the service line for Folkwine. Another point for Austintown. And a 17-10 advantage. Falcons looking to close it out in straight sets. Folkwine. Another nice serve. Chicolo, though, nice defensively to get under it. Point, though, goes to the Spartans. As Boardman ends the run, back within 6. Huge point for the Spartans to get the serve back. Back to serve, Ava Boschnack. Ava Boschnack with the serve. First touch comes from Jocelyn Jordan. Riley Simon sends over the free ball opportunity for the Spartans. Johnson swings. Johnson gets the kill for Boardman. Within 5 are the Spartans. Needing a good run behind the service line. Oh, nice serve. Second hit. Jordan Smith able to keep it alive. Free ball opportunity. Going to try to swing it, get it over on 2. Jocelyn Jordan gets it over. 1 hit. Boardman sends it back on 3 touches. Jordan with the swing. They're going to need to get a swing across 3 touches. Out of bounds, though. Fitch gets the point. Up by 6 are the Falcons, making a couple of substitutions. We see Sierra Cable checking out. Lillian Dilch checking in. So does Afton Roby. As Avery Roscoe checks in. Jordan Smith also checking out as Jordan Binion looks to be on the floor. As Diltz with the serve. 2 touches, crosses over, and out of play. Point goes to Austintown. Lillian Diltz. 6 aces serving on the season. Nice swing. Diltz, though, gets underneath it to Simon. Swing from Jocelyn Jordan. Treveri gets the first touch. Treveri gonna swing it, and it goes on the near side. Roscoe had the touch. Jocelyn Jordan on the swing. Can't keep it in bounds as Boardman gets one back. Boardman hanging around within 6, looking to go on a run. Cut into that deficit a bit. What a nice serve as a point goes to the Spartans. As Chicolo brought another really good serve. She had an ace earlier in the match. Gets the score back within 5. Chicolo change the spot in which she's serving from. Diltz got the first touch. The swing coming from Roscoe. Going to set up a swing attempt. Chicolo puts arc behind it, and Diltz gets the first touch. Jocelyn Jordan, tough swing, out of play though, as Boardman now gets within 4. Spartans continuing to put up a fight, looking to get another point across. Chicolo. The drop on the serve goes to Diltz. Simons sends it over on 2. What a fake out as Simons gets the serve back in the hands of Austintown. And it's the little things like that too. Controlling the serve has so much to do with that momentum in volleyball. Primarily because you don't control the serve unless you score points. But getting that serve back in a key moment like that where Boardman's running too, even if you're able to just sneak in that 1 point in between runs like that, can go a long way in separating those good teams from the great teams. Go a long way in separating those wins and losses that can really mean the ultimate in seeding-wise going into tournament time. Jocelyn Jordan on that swing, 20-16 Falcons in front. Oh, Boardman brings it back to within 3, finds the open floor, gets the point. Serving again, MC Worth. As the serve by Worth goes out of bounds on the first touch from Fitch. Boardman back within 2. Continuing to cut into the deficit, trying to get a set victory back on the Falcons. Worth with the serve. Nice drop as Diltz had the touch. Simons with the second. The kill goes to Jocelyn Jordan. Back up by 3 is Austintown. Kylie Folkwine to check in for Izzy Dorenzo. As Double J, Jocelyn Jordan with the serve. Chicolo had the first touch on the reception. Point, though, goes to Boardman as Jocelyn tried to get underneath it. Takes a wicked bounce off of Double J and out of play. Boardman back within 2 with the serve. Sydney Yager. As nice job, Riley Simons does it again, second time late in the set. Simons sneaks a point past the Spartan defense on the fake out on the set. Looks like she's going up, going to set up either to the far side or near side of the Falcons net, but she just goes right over with it. Boardman getting one back. Nitty-gritty time here in set 3. Falcons leading 2-0, looking for a match win. Boardman looking to force set 4. Treveri with the serve. Cable with the first touch, the setup, the swing, the kill. Afton Roby gets the Falcons up by 3. Couple of substitutions. Jordan Smith checking in. Avery Roscoe checking out. Falcons up by 3. Top of the serve order, Riley Simons. Her third time at the line in the set. Treveri with the first touch. Gonna need to swing it over. Oh, what drop, and dropping it in. What a swing, Ava Boschniak. Gets the point across for Boardman. Gets him the serve back. Trailing by 2 are the Spartans. Kamendaritza. Top of the serve order for Boardman. Nice drop on the serve. Folkwine with the first touch. Simon sets it up. Blocking defensively. Net defense, but no point. Out of bounds, they say. Does the line judge. As that was Randy Cameron making the call. He was right there, but where the ball went out of play. Critical point as Fitch needing 1 to win. Folkwine behind the service line. The serve from Folkwine. First touch from Boardman up in the air. The swing coming from Johnson. Johnson trying to drop it in. Jocelyn Jordan kept it alive. Back row, first touch going to Chicolo. The swing coming from Boschniak. As Jocelyn Jordan tried to swing it, it goes out of play, though, on the defensive attempt from Boardman. And the Falcons are going to come away victorious in straight sets against their rivals by the set scores of 25-15, 25-13, and now 25-21, as the Falcons will go to 6-1 on the season and 3-0 in the conference. Boardman will fall to 3-4 on the year and 1-2 in the conference, as it's 8 straight victories in matches against the Spartans for the Falcons. As for Fitch, their next matchup will be this upcoming Saturday, September 10th, as they will travel to Hubbard for a 2:30 p.m. start time in an NE8 matchup against the Eagles. Also in an NE8 matchup will be the Boardman Spartans this upcoming Monday, September 12th, where they will travel to Poland for the standard weekday 7 p.m. start time. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Volleyball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who were able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM Steve Leslie, who with his work, Bob Seam Park Baseball, YSU Football, YSNLive.com, and the many other hats that he wears. We certainly wouldn't be able to do it without Steve Leslie, and so we thank him. And most importantly, to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities, you guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about. And so we thank you. And how about this, too, as it looks like the freshman phenom, too, Kylie Folkwine, just got asked to homecoming, too, so it should be a great time and a fun time, too, as homecoming now looks to be coming back all over in these schools, too, and we're excited for these kids, too, to finally get that homecoming post-COVID, I guess you would say as well. But like we were saying to all of you tuning in, if you were supporting from the Spartans or the Falcons community in Austintown or Boardman, two great supporters of YSNLive.com and of your teams, we thank you for your support of your communities and your schools, as well as your support of YSNLive.com, or wherever you may be in the sport of high school volleyball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.